Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm putting on Bermuda Triangle by Cupcake Polish. This is another part of their Bermuda collection. I've already swatched Moongate in another video. I can't recommend these enough. They're beautiful jellies. If you hate jellies, feel free to pass. I can completely understand not enjoying a particular type of polish. This is low-key me trying to get people not to be angry at me about not liking linear hollows. And yes, my other hand is back. This is part of me trying to make up for a slow period. Since I generally do just wear a different polish on each hand, it seemed like good practice just to film them both. Previously, I had just been showing you one of the two. Now this polish has a medium green base. I'm going to say somewhere near a grassy green. Even in one coat, this polish is so easy to put on, so smooth and so even. If you wanted a wash of color, you could absolutely wear this in a single coat and feel very good about the application. I really love this Bermuda collection from Cupcake Polishes. If you saw my nail rules video, you know I'm not allowed to buy backup bottles, but if I finish these bottles, I will be repurchasing these polishes. And this is my application with my other hand. This is my non-dominant hand painting. So if I can do this with my offhand, these are beautiful. My thumbnail is very short here, and so it is a bit hard to cap the tip without grazing my skin. I think I do a little bit better in later coats, but I did all right in the first coat. Thank you to the magic of acetone and a brush to help me clean that up. What you can see already is some of that base color coming through and the shimmer showing you some pink to orange. Later on in other shots, you'll get to see a bit of gold, but mostly some more green. One interesting thing about this particular polish is that I think it looks good no matter how many coats you do. If you want to do 1, 2, or 3. Here as we're doing the second coat, you can see that the base color is going to build up, the shimmer is going to build up a little bit. We're not quite to the full saturation that the green base can reach, but we have reached the actual color of the polish. So you're seeing that grassy green pretty well here. As with my most recent video, I was desperate to get some sun shots for this because the cloud cover was very thick for about 4 days. It was raining most of that time. I did literally get like 5 minutes in the sun, and so I did get some sun shots, but it was a little bit difficult. This does look very good in the sun, and you'll see those extra shifts, thank goodness. I would have liked to have gotten more footage, but I'm just thankful that I got any at all. This polish really does look good in the sun with that green base glowing through and the shimmer sort of, sparkling off of it. This polish is also part of that curated collection that I mentioned in my previous video. It's part of a 10-piece collection that I have curated for myself. It's a variety of polishes from a variety of makers. It's been purchased over about the span of 3 years. I bought 5 together and had those for a while and then thought, you know what? I'm going to go and do the other half as well. As we get into the third coat, you'll see the color will become more saturated in the base. You will get some more shimmer. I'm showing this in 3 because I'm aware my camera will make the polish look more sheer than it actually is. But in my ordinary life, I would probably just wear this in 2 coats, but it really does depend on the day. It depends on how much of a punch I want from that green base. This is another polish that I would qualify as being like, I don't know, 90% opaque. You will see your nail line at some angles, but the shimmer does a good job of sort of obscuring that for the most part. So if you're not extremely strict about nail line showing, this would be perfectly fine for you. If you are very strict about never seeing your nail line, I think you should skip this one. I don't currently have a visible nail line blurring base coat. I have thought on and off that maybe I should purchase one for very specific polishes. This isn't one of them, but others that I own. And I'm still just feeling very indecisive on that, if I want one or not. I don't know how much use I'll actually put it to because I do just really like a jelly and a sheer nail polish. I love that the shimmer in this one is of a slightly larger particle. It just reminds me of when you see little bits of the sun reflecting off the water when it's slightly disturbed. It's so good. And in just a second, we're going to pop out to the sunshine shot that I took so hastily. But man, does this thing look spectacular in the sun. It takes just a second for the sun to come out from behind that cloud again, but when it does, you'll see that pink shimmer moving into the sort of peachy, orangey color. You're going to see the polish reflect against itself, and you'll see green at the sides of my nails. I think you can also just see a touch of gold, but that one's pretty illusory. This polish reminds me also of like a weeping willow next to a mossy pond. It's just vegetation incarnate. If the Ents from The Lord of the Rings would want to wear nail polish, it would be this one. When I started collecting nail polish, I thought I would just naturally have more blue polishes than anything else because blue is my favorite color. But when I actually inventoried my nail polish, it shocked me to find out that blue came in number 2 to green. Green is my favorite nail polish color. And here we have moved into the shade shot. You're still going to see that pink really well. I feel like the orangey peachy shade has sort of fallen away to give over more to just a little bit more of a gold. And then as my fingers rise, you'll see that green very predominantly. Getting back to my nail color preferences, green nail polish was not winning by a lot, maybe 2 or 3 bottles. So these are not earth-shattering differences. I was just surprised because I just thought naturally the blues would certainly overtake the greens. Next, we're going to see the polish inside, and you're going to notice that you're still seeing the pink. It's a little less obvious than it used to be. It's not as punchy in the pink category anymore. And the gold is also a little shy. The orange doesn't exist anymore. And it's just this very vibrant sort of emerald green, just shooting straight at your eyes. The Ents are coming for our polish. And I think that is all for today. Thank you for watching my video. I'm always appreciative when anyone watches my videos. I hope you enjoyed it. And please enjoy a clip of Oliver giving me a funny look for not offering him a peanut directly.